Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here again with my weekly predictions and analysis for Dow Jones and Tech 100. Those who are new to the channel, for them let me share that I provide my daily and weekly analysis before cash market opens for major global markets including Dow Jones, NASDAQ 100, UK 100, that is FTSE 100 and Germany 40, and crude oil, natural gas as well, and gold and silver as well. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment friends, and press the bell. Don't forget to press the bell icon, and you can keep yourself updated with my latest analysis and videos, which will definitely help you in deciding which way or which direction markets are going to take. Now let's start the analysis with the Dow Jones. Before we proceed, let me share one quick observation on both the charts. See, look at here on the daily charts for Dow Jones, and you can see that we have already, we can see that there is a similarity here on the charts for Dow Jones. We can see the last three candles and see this bearish move. And now let me take you towards Tech 100. And see the daily last three candles for Tech 100 exactly behaving in a similar fashion. And we can also find that yes, this is the curve which has been formed on Tech 100, and similarly the lows since then a rise and a drop, a possible retracement. If you look at this from here to here, we have seen a good enough drop from 15,700 to 14,800. Now it is trying to retrace. This is a 61.8% retracement levels on Tech 100 at around 15,360, and on Dow Jones at around 34,860 levels, which is going to be critical resistance level for any upward move. And if it passes, if both the indices passes through these levels, we are going to see the next resistance coming up into the picture, which is going to be for, let me directly take you towards Dow Jones now. Now look at the daily charts, and on the daily charts we can see that markets are forming a curve, and since then it is trying to drop from here. And if you look at this, this is almost at the high. Let me draw it again for you. And hence also looking at this channel, looking at this cusp which is formed, the curve which it is formed, I think the high is already limited at around 35,500, and the zone at around 34,850 is going to be equally critical. If it passes through this level, definitely the next resistance at 35,024 and 35,150 will come into picture. I don't see it breaking these levels at 35,150, but yes, at the same time 34,600 is going to be a stronger support for any downward move. 34,600, 34,500 are going to be the levels which are going to be a stronger support for Dow Jones for any downward move. Now this is on the daily charts. We are going to have a look at the weekly charts also. Now this is the weekly chart, and you can see that this was the drop in October, November, which we saw here. After that, this was the channel, it resumed in the upward trending channel, which it continued since the post-pandemic drop. And now this is the first time when we saw that it has come out of the channel, and it is seen a curve. It is trying to take a curve from here, and it is trying to drop. A possible observation that in the coming weeks we might see some bearishness in the market. If it feels it remains below this level at 35,150, definitely we might see a drop in going days forward. Else, another possibility, if it goes past 35,500 this time, definitely we are going to have a look at 36,000 and 37,000 levels in coming months. If it breaks 35,500 levels, definitely we will be going forward to look at 36,000 and 37,000 numbers in next month. Else it will go till towards 30,000 also, possibly a big bold statement, but let's not take ourselves too far into future. Let's talk about the near term. And in the weekly charts, I can say that on the weekly charts, I can definitely find that this level will definitely provide a stronger resistance. Now taking a look at the weekly charts on a closer look at the weekly charts. Look at this channel it has formed, and now it is trying to come out of this channel. However, once it falls back this level at around 34,600, once it falls back in this level, definitely we might see a drop again towards 34,400, 34,082 levels. However, if it fails, if it continues to rise past this level at 34,850, which is going to be 34,860, which is going to be critical resistance, my next support level or next resistance level for upward move will come into picture at 35,024 and then 35,150. After that, definitely it is going to rise past 34,450 levels or so, but I don't expect it to rise beyond 35,150, or rather I will say 35,024, and the first day of this trading week is going to decide which direction it is going to take. Any drop below 34,600 definitely will be a bearish move, and we might expect it to drop further towards 34,082 levels. Now this was on the weekly charts. Also have a look at the monthly, because this is going to be the last week for the month and the monthly candle is going to close. Now interestingly, on the monthly candle, now this is the first time when we have seen a bearish candle after this drop in August September levels, and you can see, but this was followed by a stronger rise, and still it was continued. Higher highs has been seen, and then a drop, and then followed up with a breakout. However, this time we can see that it is already there, and the rally seems to be exhausted here, and it is trying to form a curve from which it might try to drop, and hence I will say that the next week or the next month is going to be critical for us and the markets as well, as any drop will definitely be a sign of a bearish move, and we might be looking forward towards 32,000 and below levels also possibly in the coming weeks, and that is why I had said. But at the same time, this level at 35,500 are equally important for us. If it rises past this, we are definitely going to see 36,500 and 37,000 levels also. So yes, but for the week, I think for the month, the lows and highs are already done, and that is why I say 35,500 it won't break, and 33,600 it won't break in the coming few days of this month, and I think it is trying to confine itself between these levels, especially towards 34,400 and 34,082 or 100 levels. So this is on the monthly charts. Now let's have a look at the indicators also. What does the indicators are indicating? Now on the weekly charts also, I would like to share one figure, that is Fibonacci retracement, and if you see the near term lows and the near term highs at around 35,600 and 33,600, almost 2,000 points of gap, and now it is coming, it has come back again, it has retraced again, the markets have retraced again towards 34,860, which is 61.8% retracement levels, going past which the first resistance at 35,024 and then next 76.4% retracement levels at 35,157 will come into picture. On the downside, we will head towards 34,600 and then 34,380 and 34,090 levels, and below that anyway the sky is the limit, it might head towards 33,600, which I don't find that it is going to happen this month. And now let's have a look at the indicators on the daily charts. Now look at the daily charts and the candle, the 20 moving average giving a stronger resistance at around 34,860 levels. Here if you find this is a 20 moving average which is giving a stronger resistance, and that is why I say this, and this is also 71.8% 6% retracement levels, and if it goes past this, definitely we are going to head towards 35,024 and 35,150 levels, 150 levels, else it might try to again come back towards 34,600. That is what I had said, that it might try to hit back again at these levels, which are going to be critical support levels at 34,600 and then 34,400 levels. So from here also look at this, the daily charts, the lower highs and the lower size of the candle, possibly it reflects that if it opens below this, we might, despite that, we might see at high at around 34,850, and then it will continue to drop till towards 34,600 and then 34,400 levels. However, if it breaks past this level, definitely a rise is on the cards, and then 35024 is the first target. And considering this is on the also this is trading at the Bollinger Bands, on the middle of the Bollinger Bands, and rather at the lower end of the Bollinger Bands. Now let's have a look at the KDJ here. The KDJ, the stochastic, is almost again entering into a overbought position. Look at this, again entering into an overbought position, and from here also look at the deviation. This is trying to curve up, and hence possibly it might try to cross over, and then it will again. So maybe a couple of days of rise is still pending, or maybe it might try to trade between a range that is around 34,860, 970 to 34,800, and then come back towards 33,600, 34,600 and 34,400 levels. So yes, there is a still steam left as per the KDJ or the stochastic. And if you look at the MACD lines are on the verge of a crossover here, and any crossover, this is a bullish crossover. Once it crosses over, we might see a rise, a possible rise, and a possible this is only possible that if they might try to turn back again from here, and that is only possible if it drops sharply again on the downside. So this is also one of the possibilities, and hence I will be observant for next couple of days which direction it goes. RSI is pretty comfortable. Now considering this on the daily charts, now let me give you the levels directly. Considering this, now for me the critical number is for this week is to watch out for is 34,862. Any rise, any crossover beyond 34,862 will take it towards 34,970. The first target 35,024, the next target, and then 35,150. Plus minus 5-10 points you can always keep as an error in calculation or the charts. But yes, I think yes, after this, sky is the limit. If it still rises beyond that, sky is the limit. I don't expect it to act such a bull, I don't expect it to give it such a bull, but yes, these are markets, anything is possible, and yes, any rise past 35,024 can be a signal of a stronger bull. And on the downside, 34,600 will provide a support. Below that, below that 34,370 should provide a support, and after that it will hit directly towards 34,090 levels. So you have to watch out for these levels, and yes, any rise or any drop should not be a huge one, as I think the lows and highs for the month are already seen. Below that, definitely sky is the limit, or I will not say on the downside the sky is the limit, but yes, for markets anything is possible, and looking at this, we might see Dow Jones trading in this range. So now let's start with the Tech 100. Tech 100 similar formation on the charts as what we saw on Dow Jones, and we can definitely see it trading in this. However, it has come out of this zone and trying to raise past the levels at around 15,300. A stronger resistance will come into picture at around 15,360, which is again a Fibonacci retracement at around 71.8%. However, looking at the charts, now it has come out of this zone, and yes, one more thing, lower highs is one observation from this, though it has come out of this, but yes, 14,800 is again providing it a stronger support. And another observation is on the weekly chart. See, it has formed a cusp and it is trying to give it a stronger resistance at around 15,700, and hence now I'll be looking forward to 15,500 the resistance, 15,700, and any break past this level will definitely take it towards 17,000 in the coming months, though I am bearish, and I will be expecting it to hit 13,600 and below levels in the coming weeks and months, and hence let's still have a look at the weekly and monthly charts. This is on the daily charts, and exactly behaved as predicted in the last week. Now let's have a look at the weekly charts here. on the weekly charts, one observation here is this, that see similar candle, and post that we have seen a flatter opening. If it shows a flat opening here, we might see it again rising towards 15700 levels, and it is going to be a stronger rise. As see, this is the low, it has achieved a higher low at around 14800. However, looking at the highs here, this might again provide a stronger resistance. It could be the double top which it might form, and then we might see a drop again towards on the downside. 14800 levels, till the time it is above 14800 and 14500, I will still expect it to bounce back, and it will still continue to be in the upward trending channel. Also, let's have a look. This is the long term upward trending channel, and this time again it is almost at the verge of breaking into this channel. It might try to rise past these levels. So one possibility, but yes, I expect it to be bearish. Now let's have a look on different time frames. Now coming back to the monthly charts. So coming back to the monthly charts, now we have seen how Dow Jones formed. We have seen the monthly charts for Dow Jones, and these were the 2 months when we saw the drop here, but it was still at higher highs. But this month we have not seen a higher high, almost open flat, and it is almost going to close flat, and it is not even seen a lower lows, and hence any low break to any breakdown below 14800 will definitely be a sign of bearishness, and it is going to be a strong red candle which might appear next month. Till the time it is above 15300 and 15700 levels, definitely we might see a possibility that a stronger breakout might happen towards this zone also. So the next month or next candle is going to be a strong candle. Either ways, whichever way it goes for Tech 100, this is going to take it towards a good move we might see on Tech 100 in the next monthly candle. Also looking at this, I think for the month we have already seen higher high, we have seen the highs and lows for the month, and it is not going to break past either of them. I don't expect it to break past this level at 15700 levels, and I even don't expect it to break past 14800. Also one observation is this, and hence the next monthly candle which might take it towards 15500 and then take it down towards 14500. So bigger range on the next monthly candle. But this week, let's see what happens this week. Mostly 14600 levels and 14500 15500 and 5600 are going to be stronger resistance levels. So now let's directly move towards indicators from here. Look on the weekly charts, and here you can see that the 15368 is the 61.8% retracement, and post which it will directly hit towards 15500. And yes, if it continues to drop from here, the resistance level at 15260 and 15150 will come into picture. But we are going to have a look at the indicators, how far it could go from here. Now look on the daily charts, you can see the 20 exponential moving average coming to picture here, which is giving it a stronger resistance, and you can see the previous two highs which it is formed. It is exactly from the 20 exponential moving average, which is giving it a stronger resistance, and also this level at around 15360 15370, which is going to be a resistance level at it itself, at a retracement level, and hence going past this, definitely we can expect it to hit towards 15500 levels. So if NASDAQ 100 goes past 15360 670, we can expect 15500 in coming days, and at the same time, if it continues to drop, we might be expecting at 15250 and 150 levels as well. So this is one observation on daily charts. And now let's have a look at the see the Bollinger Bandwidth is almost increasing, and you look at the stochastic also again similarly what we saw on Dow Jones, it is trying to hit a high, and the deviation is starting to rise from here. So hence we might see a crossover from here, and before maybe if it rises, we might see 15500, and then from there we might see a drop towards 15300, and then 15250 and 150 levels as well. So this is on stochastic, and if you look at the MACD lines, the MACD lines here again are trying to converge and possibly converging towards a bullish crossover. What we saw on Dow Jones, that this was almost on the verge of a crossover, and hence any upward move will definitely take it towards a crossover, and then we can see a bullish move again on Tech 100, which might take it towards. But yes, possibly that they might don't just converge and crossover. RSI is very comfortable. It has hit a bottom and then consistently rising from there. And similarly stock IC. So considering this, let me give you the levels directly. And if you look at the levels here, so this is what I am expecting on Tech 100. 15370 is the number I will be watching for. After 15370, it is directly head towards 15500, and from there we might see it again coming back to 15370, 15250 and 15150 levels. So this is what I will be expecting for Dow Jones. Oh, sorry, Tech 100, that it might trade between 15500 to 15150. Any breakout out of 15500 and sustaining above that will definitely take it towards sky. Any breakdown below 15040 will definitely towards sky. It means sky means 14800 and below levels, and hence stay cautious. We might see a swinging week, and we might see Tech 100 swinging between 15150 to 15500 and beyond levels. I don't think that it is going to cross past 15700, but yes, it can go. These are markets, anything is possible, and it might hit 15500 levels also. So this is all from my side. We have seen, let me summarize. Dow Jones again at around 34870 levels, 860 levels are going to be crucial. 15370 are going to be crucial resistance for Tech 100. Both are going 15370 and 34860 are going to be crucial resistance levels. On the upside, 34024, 35150 and 15500 are going to be the resistance levels for Tech 100 and Dow Jones, and from there we might see a drop till towards 15250, 150 levels for Tech 100, and for Dow Jones we might see it again coming back towards 34600 levels in coming days. So this is all from my side. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment to my weekly video analysis on gold and silver, crude and natural gas, and FTSE 100 and Germany 40 is going to get released soon. So thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.